Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have myself an outdated soda, some dirty ice, and some espresso vodka. I'm going to have myself a drink, and we're going to answer the question, does birth order impact people's personality? This is going to be a very strange experience. Found this one while cleaning. My phone needs to shut up. I don't know how old this is. I mean, I bought it 2 years ago. Well, I think it... No, it does not have an expiration date. Not one that I can find anyway. Old can. This is Canada Dry Ginger Ale Raspberry Lemonade. So I am having an espresso raspberry lemonade ginger ale. Yeah. That's got to be gross. For every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. That's across all 6 of my channels. I am giving you an opportunity to do something great for the world because 4Ocean will then pull a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. It doesn't cost you anything to comment, like, and subscribe. But if enough of you do that, we can have a cleaner ocean. I mean, yeah, it's going to take thousands of you, if not millions of you, to make any real impact. But, hey, it's still free. Anyway. Tastes like dirt. Birth order does impact personality. It does have something to do with the fact that we treat people differently because of birth order. And the larger the distance between siblings in terms of time, the less impact this will have. My mother had her children 2 years apart because the science at the time said that that was the best strategy. The more modern science, and this may have been surpassed because I learned it about 10 years ago, is that 5 years apart is optimal. Your eldest child will be treated with the largest level of respect. They tend to be more confident and they tend to be more adult. We as human beings tend to talk down to our other siblings, and that talking down to our other siblings tends to be harmful and make them less mature and less functional. Yeah, this is repugnant. It's not like chocolate flavored water repugnant, but it's not good. I mean, I actually think I could get used to this. I mean, it's not killing me. Anyway, so yeah, it's one of those things. Birth order by its nature doesn't mean anything. It's how we treat people because of birth order. So it's like if you had 2 children born 9 months apart, which is theoretically the least amount of time, assuming you don't have a premature, but they're raised separately, their birth order will have nothing to do with them. If one's with the dad and one's with the mom, then the birth order will not impact their personality. It's the environment they're in that impacts the personality. Now, this is always true, but I mean, it's like with my family always treated me as though I were immature, despite the fact that nobody outside my family ever considered me so. And my old man used to say that no matter what, I would always be his baby. He didn't treat me much like I was his baby, though, so that's kind of a thing. Now, throughout history, it's like one of the things they said about the plagues of Egypt in the Bible is that they may have been caused by mold in the grain, and that the eldest child was often given more food than the other children. Food was harder to procure at the time. Remember, they had no machinery, they had no steam engines. So this could be why the first child was taken by the angel of death. It could be that there is a mechanic to the wrath of God. And the reason for this, of course, is that your eldest child is generally the child that you know the most is yours. That's why it's referred to as the most direct descendant, because your eldest child, I mean, it's like back then you wanted your wife to be a virgin, and if your wife was a virgin, you had sex with her, you had a child with her. That first child, you know that's yours, okay? It's as yours as it's likely to be. Now, the second child, your wife has more opportunity to fool around and is more likely to. All right? That's why in the modern day, we have paternity tests. We need to know, is this kid actually yours? Because if we don't know if this kid is actually yours, there can be problems. Now, be completely honest with you, if I ever have children, I'm really going to want to do genetic testing on them anyway, just because I'm fascinated by that. But it's a thing, you know? So, yeah, birth order, it tends to have an impact. But anyway, that's just what science says, and what does science know? Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard.
Danger Ducky spots you. Try to leave without leaving a comment. That's just not right. Don't forget that like button and share this with all of your friends.